Hi, my name is Aaron Curtis. This is my persuasive speech. Now, I'm not going to try and convince you to do anything crazy, to believe in something unbelievable, or am I? The purpose of this speech is to assist you in considering, in believing in something that many people think to be unbelievable. With that, zombies are for real. I make no jokes about this. I do have a question for you. Let's walk through this. Is this a true zombie? No, it's not. This is a this is a mem screen recording, a shot from The Walking Dead. It's a TV show, not a real zombie. However, these are, or could be, yes, those are humans on the left, ants on the right. Take a look at them. Keep those pictures in mind. We'll be talking about them. Now, in the zombie report, Jonathan D. Dimon was interviewed as part of a project, kind of a fun project, talking to virologists and molecular biologists about zombieism. What possibility is there of a virus that would create a zombie as we see in Hollywood? Jonathan D. Dimon, the professor at the Department of Cell Biology at the University of Maryland, thinks that the rabies virus actually presents very similar symptoms to what we see in the Hollywood zombie. Samita Andronsky, another scientist, doctor, virologist at the University of Miami's School of Medicine, believes that if rabies and flu were to hybridize, it would present very similar disease to what we see in the movies. Now, some of the things that we see and imagine out of the movies are, for example, a zombie is lunging, has kind of that lunging walk, has a desire to bite and eat flesh, hyperaggression, etc., and is very easily contagious, very much through bites. And that's what rabies does. So keep that in mind. This is the human side of things. I showed you those pictures earlier. Now let's take a look at ants, zombie ants. There are a group of carpenter ants in Brazil, and I say a group, it's actually a species of carpenter ants in Brazil that are easily infected by a fungus. This fungus attacks them. It acts like a parasite. It attacks them, grows into their brain, and controls the ant's behavior through chemical manipulation. It will eventually cause the ant to kill itself. But while the ant is, and I'm doing air quotes, still alive, the fungus continues to grow in the brain and cause the ant to act in very aggressive fashion and in opposition of the colony, very much like what you would see in the movies, just kind of going, killing, attacking their own kind. Eventually, as you can see in this picture, it will cause the ant to crawl up a tree or a branch or a leaf, and it will actually latch on. And from that point, that's how it continues to infect other ants, is that this fungus essentially sprouts and flowers the area with its spores. Now, zombies aren't real. They can't be real. Talking about this, sometimes what you see in the movies is, I get shot, stabbed, whatever, and after getting bitten by a zombie, and all of a sudden, hey, I'm coming back to life. That's not happening. We can't come back to life after we're already very much dead. Zombie-like symptoms from flu rabies virus, generally, if that were something that would create similar symptoms, kills the host usually within a week without treatment. Severe injuries to other parts of the body while in this zombie-like state will still be fatal. If I get stabbed or shot in the heart, through other vital organs, if my spinal cord is severed, it's still going to kill me, unlike many zombies in zombie movies. People with these illnesses do continue feeling pain, even though it may be a diminished amount of pain. The other thing that kind of makes you think that rabies isn't really going to cause zombieism is that rabies tends to have an incubation period of anywhere from 10 days to a year. So it's not as instantaneous as we see in some movies. Take, for example, World War Z. That movie, they turn in about a minute. It's not going to act that fast in real life. Now, zombies could be real though. This combo virus of rabies slash flu can be spread orally through bites, very similar to how it's done in the movies. It causes rage, for example, similar to what we see in the 28 Days movies, and highly aggressive behavior. This zombie virus, as I've named it, rabies flu, would cause discoloration. When you get the flu, you seem very pale, and would have the potential to decrease the